On Wall Street, the game isn't about being smart. It's about having an edge, a whisper, a piece of information that gets you in or out of a stock before the rest of the world knows what hit them. Most traders live in the gray. Steven Cohen, he didn't just live in the black. He was the black. I give you SAC Capital, the most prolific, profitable, and predatory insider trading machine in history. From 1992, Cohen built a $15 billion empire. The returns were superhuman, 30%, 50% annually. You don't get that by reading the paper. You get that by knowing the news before it's news. Cohen was a poker player, not an analyst. He sat in the middle of his trading floor like a spider, demanding edge from his portfolio managers. And they knew what edge meant. It meant illegal. It meant black edge. The business model wasn't investing. It was cheating. This wasn't one bad apple. This was the system. Take Mathew Martoma. He cultivates a doctor who is overseeing the clinical trial for a new blockbuster Alzheimer's drug. The doctor tells him, in secret, that the drug failed. Martoma gets on the phone with Cohen. A 20-minute conversation. The very next day, SAC liquidates its entire $700 million position in the drug makers and takes a massive short position. When the bad news finally becomes public, the stocks crater. SAC doesn't just avoid a loss. It makes a $276 million profit on the way down. Martoma got 9 years in prison. He never flipped on his boss. The feds spent a decade trying to nail Cohen. They wiretapped. They flipped 8 of his employees. They had him. And what happened? The company, SAC Capital, pleads guilty to wire fraud and securities fraud. The company pays a record $1.8 billion fine. But Steve Cohen, the man at the center of the web, he was never charged with a single crime. He paid a civil fine. He was banned from managing other people's money for 2 years. So he shut SAC. And the next day, he opened Point 72, named after his office address, 72 Cummings Point Road, to manage his own $10 billion. The ban expired. He opened his doors again, and the money just flooded right back in. That's the real con. The $1.8 billion fine wasn't the punishment. It was just the cost of doing business. He sacrificed his knights and his rooks, paid the toll, and kept his crown. In this game, the king never, ever gets taken.